Sometimes I give myself the truth. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm lucky.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Cleveland Browns and the Las Vegas Raiders. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go in Week 14. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
The first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and got us off and running.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
Another give here to Jeanty. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the same play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Get it. Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Let go.
Back to Jeanty. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
This time it's a passing play. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a 3rd gain.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
5 men in the secondary for the Browns. 3rd down.
Let's go now. 60.
Now looking to throw. That's complete. Here's Thornton. The 30. Gets it to the 15. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. He's got to gain a 6 there. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. And as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
May now from the gun. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. Rolling into enemy territory. There he goes on the right side. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish off their opening drive. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
21-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 27.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
18, let's go.
Going now on 1st down. Lays out left side and gets it. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. That's a Vegas 1st down. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
1st down, play action. He's going deep this time. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
19 side, go.
He's going to throw it again. It is caught left side. He dodged the tackle. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's complete to the back end. Genty. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's Genty. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Ready?
They go to him again. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Raiders break the tie here in the 1st. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. His effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, an inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Quick throw completed by May. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
To number 83. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Quick pass, right side, complete. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
7-yard gain.
A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend.
First and 10.
Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Rush coming from May. Finds his fullback. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
At the 5-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Hey, come with me, come with me.
Hand off to Sampson. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Browns trim the lead to 1.
This right here, Kate, well, this is a performance of the modern-day running back. A touchdown on the ground, a touchdown through the air, and in just the 1st quarter, making a massive impact on the game.
Carlson adds the extra point. And the Browns tie things up at 14. So we're through 1 as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. We're all knotted up at 14. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
Over 1st and 10. At their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Working now from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
19 tight. Ready? Ready.
They're going play action. Hits his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
19. My man. 19.
Pass play coming here. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Ready? Buffalo 18. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They go play action on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprised that QB still threw it in that direction, but how well the defense had that one covered.
Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun give here to Jency. Oh, a lot of effort there, partners, but no results. Fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. Has a man on target to Thornton. And that is a touchdown! The Raiders take a 2nd quarter lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run there.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's May to the air. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. No one's around him. He's got space. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Browns.
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
First play is going to be a give to Jency. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tackle there by Danielle Hunter.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. And a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Get up.
Quick throw is caught. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Chased out to his right. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paying for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready?
Throwing now off the play action. Let's see what they dial up, partner. This is 2nd and long.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions. Go.
They're throwing it. On target to Thornton. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. It kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Hawk 70.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has it downfield working the left. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one. But a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game. After plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Raiders with the lead at home here at Allegiant.
On the set.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Panther 60. Ready?
Genty from the gun. And he cuts it back right. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. Going after it, up is good by Fairbairn. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Gets it to his fullback. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Browns first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Here's May. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent. It's just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at fieldback. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
May now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. May looking to throw. Throw left side, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Hey, here goes throw. It's crazy.
Throw here, third down. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. We got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
And the Browns, first
So
down.
that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. It was Andre Cisco holding down there.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Made a throw it. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Caught, nice gain left side. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First down, May. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Again, it's May. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
May now on 3rd down. Sends this to the end zone. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Rivers. Good work so far. He's got room. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. He's forced that bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Come on, set! Bronco 80!
They'll go play action. can't call a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Dump off to his fullback. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. Has a lane inside the 35. And he gets this all the way to the 31-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 31.
A gain of 18 on the play.
1st down, and they go right back to it. This run forward halted after a couple of yards. Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Browns.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns can tie it up after hitting Painter in the 3rd.
Daniel Carlson on for the point after.
Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Browns tie us up 28 all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready? Coconut.
Airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried getting that one to Jack Besh. And now they face 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. 70 Swindle.
He'll look to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
19.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring it down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. It's a Vegas 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And off to Genty. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
60 by 6, 60 by. Ready?
Here's a throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. 30. Gets the 10. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and he had somebody there waiting for it that time.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts from the goal line, and he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Back to the air following that pick six. Lobs this deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. And he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Genty is in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders can tie it up after hitting Pater in the third. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Raiders tie this game 35 apiece. 35-35. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Quick throw completed by May. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. First down from the 42. Defense showing blitz here. May. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The 40. At the 20. The 10. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. Now May coming off that pick. Hits him on the out route. Keeps away from one. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To the air on first down, May. Short pass brought in. He has room past the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
At the 22-yard line.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. Lobbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Crazy. Yes, sir. Hey, crazy.
From the gun, it's May. one's complete right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Sampson is in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns cut it to 1 late in the third.
Touchdown, Browns.
So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Carlson good on the extra point. And the Browns tie this game up.
42 all.
Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Rivers. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached. Because you never know when your opportunity may arise. But a great return to begin this drive.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
This is Genty on 2nd. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, look at here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Pass play on 1st and 10. This one's taken in by Thornton. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
7 Pirates, 19 Lions. Go.
Back to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Running from the pistol here with Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. Ready?
They're going to try and throw it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete from the
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Ready?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's caught for the first. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Gravity Lions.
Giving this to Genty. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. That's a gain of 8, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Jacobs trying to run his way in. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line, still a couple yards short of that end zone.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and
Looking to throw. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a fourth-quarter lead. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Browns player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns now trail by just a point in the 4th. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields the hard squib kick.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
We give up the guts. It's Genty. Past midfield to the 45. Past the 25. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take a 4th-quarter lead. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
56. Browns 49.
Kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Crazy.
Operating from the gun, here's May.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completion. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. And that's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Crazy.
May now from the gun. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. He's back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was David Njoku. So it's going to be 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down a score, and they're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try.
That's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country.
I got my head checked by a jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need ya. I got my head down when I was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need ya.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's up tight. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. 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 I met this little girl rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, D? It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, D? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky, huh? When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme. I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far. A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then de-dissed her and dismissed her, now she's shocking Jay. I ain't lying, girls be crying cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father cause he's down with me. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky. How is that? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky. We don't use assume on your own. They offer and lots, but we just leave it alone. It's like that, y'all. But we don't quit. You keep on rock shot, cause this is it. Living on the edge and finding out it's kinda dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm worn down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on the hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going numb? Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice.
I tried everything I thought that I may need. I've been trying to catch my breath since I was 17. I've hurt, I've cried, and way too much to drink, but I won't let my life...
Yellow. 180. Right side. Yellow. Right side. Eye down these two. Right side. Right. Right side. Yellow. Right side. Yellow. Right side. Yellow. Right side. Right side. Yellow. Right side. Yellow. Right side. Yellow. Right side. Eye down these two. Eye down. Right side. Right side. Yellow. Right side. Yellow. Right side. Yellow. Side. Right.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Get they seat tucked begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You see the Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. Does the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's lame time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. Better play where it's safe, told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next steak. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Dickie, he gon' get a pack, hungry for it, see an issue, and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a buck, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? There's a brown skin rookie, see the got get it, go retrieve it, the short, small, when that's from Cali, with the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Yellow. 180. Right. Yellow. Right. Yellow. Eye down these two.
home.